All right, guys, I was assigned Arthur Burton Hickey. And Arthur, he enlisted in the Navy in 1943 at 17 years old. He also died at 17 years old. I mean, his whole military career, if you wanted, his service, encompassed his 17th year of life. You can only imagine, like, being 17 years old and being in those boats. It's a little bit of a chaos, but probably also very somber, very silent at moments. They were part of GAP Team 15 and they landed on Fox Green, the far left side, and there was a heavy beach to land on. We all know that the game's played on razor thin margins. It could be that spot that you're right there in time and space, and all of a sudden, you get it. And that's kind of what happened to Arthur and his buddy Ed Joe Greenfield. They had just exited their boat, and they're towing their craft laden with explosives, and a German mortar lobbed in. It was a direct hit right on that boat, right where all of those explosives were. And when it detonated, it just took out Arthur and Ed Joe Greenfield, who had been his buddy since boot camp in Sampson, New York. You hear about valor and gallantry and all these amazing acts of heroism, but even just crossing that channel and just knowing what you're gonna face is, that's like an act of heroism in its own right, because you know what's coming. And we all know that the anticipation can sometimes get you more than anything else. And it's an honor to come here and take sand from Omaha Beach and rub it in his name and honor him. If I was sitting here talking to, Arthur Hickey at 17, I know I could see myself in him. Just researching some of those guys and learning more about the NCDUs, you feel that connection. Who knows, maybe 80 years from now, the guys that are doing the job are gonna learn about our generation and what we did, and even if it's a pale shade of what the GAP teams and the NCDUs had to do, but it's there nonetheless.